Hi, Aries. This is your decision guide. Welcome to the Aligned Astro Tarot Network, where I am looking to connect with like minds. So, because you're here, you are a part of this network, and I look forward to getting to know you. I'm going to do the reading for I've already done some things for you all for January. Can't wait for you to see them. At this point, we're going to do this reading for hmm, for now because I just was inspired to read today. So I can't really say what it's for. It's just that I just woke up with an inspiration. And we have your present position as the Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, um, you're basically very confident right now. I did Gemini's reading, and Gemini got similar energy here, except you got the Nine of Pentacles as your present energy with your current influences of walking away, just like walking away from something. And I'm anxious to see what it is that you're walking away from, because it's showing here that you have your goal is the World card. So it's like you're actually looking forward to ending a particular cycle, and taking your time and moving forward into the next cycle. And this is a good decision that you're making. It's like whenever someone has a goal or destiny to actually want to face their cycles and endings and beginnings and things like that, that means that you have come into an awareness as to what's best for you, and you're not resisting it. And I don't see a whole lot of resistance. We're going to talk here because your overall energy is the Four Swords. It's like you're kind of ready to take a break from everything, pretty much, which is very unusual for an Aries, because as you think about an Aries is an initiator. So to see you finally ready to go ahead and rest from all of your weariness and go ahead and go through your own cycle of life is something that's to be admired. Okay, so then we have your influences of a distant past as the Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups, it's like you're in search of something and you're walking away from something. Even then you're like disappointed, and you're like, you know what, this is not getting it. I'm gonna move on to better horizons. And then you have your recent past events. Oh, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which shows that you kind of refuse to work on something. Like, it looks like with the distant past, you were walking away from something. In the recent past, maybe you were confronted with some things where you were just like, I refuse to put my energy back into that again. I'm not doing it. Sorry, I'm not doing it. So you seem to be very positive in regards to what it is that you actually want to do. It's like, wow, people are trying to bring you a bunch of BS, and you're like, sorry, not working on it, not participating in it. And then we have here where you have your future influences. You have the Three of Cups in reverse. It's like, okay, I was working with people in the past, but it didn't work out, and You know, I thought I had some friends and some people that I could count on. It didn't work out. And it's kind of got you in a place where you really are like blocking people out in the future. So maybe that's indicative here of you walking away from some things, refusing to work with a whole bunch of mess that you've been, you know, working with in the past. You feeling confident and moving on, doing your own thing, going into a whole nother cycle, and looks like you're kind of like rejecting, some offers here from friends and people who you may have thought you could trust or thought were friends, and you were like, no, thank you. If I have to put my plans on hold, if I have to go without, if I have to do it on my own and wait and do it on my own without the help of you all, I would rather do that. And then, here we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse is the opposite of compassion. If this is your energy, it just seems like you're a little bit angry, maybe. A little angry, not really feeling like you want to offer compassion to people at this time. You feel like maybe you want to take some of that compassion and put it on yourself, because in the upright position, this is a very compassionate, very intuitive queen, someone who is willing to use her energy on others. On the reverse, it's more like, I deserve that compassion. I deserve to use my intuitiveness and my energy on myself in order to take care of myself, which kind of speaks of the Nine of Pentacles, just doing it on your own, like being very, very, very independent. And then we have here the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. And it looks like you're reading your environment as you have to basically be the reliable one. I mean, this is a very lonely reading, Aries, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be in this space forever. It looks like you've agreed to go into this cycle. So it's like you're trying to be more reliable, more consistent, more there for yourself, more offering yourself more than you did in the past, rather than actually going out and doing it for other people. Also, here we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is it's your innermost emotions. I mean, you're still so full of fire that inside nothing is going to keep you down. Nothing is going to stop you from reaching your goals. Nothing is going to dampen your spirit. This is a very high-spirited card. So you haven't been so discouraged. You're not really discouraged. You're just growing. This is about growth and moving forward. And here, this is about generosity. It's about fairness. It's about, you know, sharing. It's about giving to others. So it looks like in the outcome, After you've taken care of yourself, after you've cut out all the BS, after you quit wasting your energy on things that don't matter and go inward and take care of yourself, you actually come out with more and you're able to help people during this period of rest. We're going to just clarify, and I'm just going to clarify what it is that you are walking away from. What is it that Aries was walking away from here in the distant past? What is it that Aries was walking away from? Please clarify the Eight of Cups. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. Hmm. This is the Queen of Wands in the upright position. And then here you have it in the reverse. So this Queen of Wands energy, it looks like you were walking away from a situation where you were giving a lot of yourself. And then here in the present, you just were like, I don't have anything else to give. So this is the distant past. This is the present. You became cautious. You were like, let me think about what it is that I'm giving so much of and giving so much to. So you were giving a lot of energy, a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of passion to someone, something, and then you stopped, started weighing your options and started looking at your actions, and you became a little cautious. Something happened where you started becoming a little cautious, and you were like, wait a minute, I sense that there is somebody that is, really being a little sneaky here with the Five of Swords. I've been given compassion, I've been given, and they're trying to take advantage of that. They're trying to, walk away with something. Like they're trying to get away with not doing their fair share. They're trying to cut corners while I'm doing all the work. They're cutting corners. And I'm not sure that that's something that I want to participate in. So you went inward. After you looked at what you were doing, you went inward. And that looks like that's when you started walking away. After you went inward and did some soul searching, you walked away. You were like, hey, I can't do this anymore. Clarify the Hermit, and then we'll move on. Don't normally like to leave that there. Yeah, see, look at there. You were offering such reliability and such compassion, and you were just like, I can't do it anymore. See, these cards are repeating themselves. You were putting that energy on someone else in the distant past, and in the present you decided to use that reliability for yourself, basically. All right, clarify the Six of Swords. Oh, look at the Five of Cups. Regret and moving away. So you were very regretful that you wasted your time. Oh my goodness. Aries. So you felt like, okay, you struggled with someone, you gave them compassion, you were very reliable, and you just regret it. You're like, not doing that. Clarify the recent past. Clarify Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, that was some good energy. That was some good energy in the recent past. Okay. So here in the recent past, in the distant past, you were walking away from something. But it looks like you refused, you wanted to stop working on something. You wanted to pull your energy back, but something happened that pulled you back in. You left the emotional space where you left your emotion, because you left with the Eight of Cups, and you were like, I have to leave these emotions behind. I can't be emotionally invested. But something happened in the recent past that called you back in mentally with the Knight of Swords, and you rushed back in reluctantly. But you rushed back in because you're an initiator. Somebody needed something. Inside, you didn't really want to do it, but you did it. And you got emotionally invested again with the Ace of Cups. And it looks like you were successful in whatever it is that you were doing with this person and helping this person out. And the Chariot card was even there to urge you on to move forward, to plow through. But then we have the Nine of Pentacles again here, right? And the Nine of Pentacles, I always look at it as us coming back to ourselves. Somehow you got off focus where you were actually helping whoever it was that you were dealing with in the, or dealing with the person that you were dealing with in the distant past, in a relationship of some kind. This looks like a very, it looks like a very invested relationship that you were doing a lot of giving in. And you constantly have to bring yourself back to yourself because you just get so carried away, right? You get so carried away with this person. Get so carried away. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse. But it keeps looking like there's deception and someone trying to get away with something, and you know this, but yet you keep getting involved. So this Three is unfolding. This Three of Cups in reverse with deception. It speaks of betrayal. Speaks of betrayal. Clarify Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. I dropped my cards. Ouch. Okay. So let me tell you this. It looks like all of this that happened, whoever you were involved here in the distant past, and you felt like something wasn't right, and you would find yourself going in and out, in and out. You would get involved with this person, and then you would come back to your senses, and you would say, I know I need to stop doing what I'm doing. But for some reason, this person would pull you back in, and you would just go all the way. You didn't have a balance when you dealt with this person, right? And then you walk away, and then you refuse to work on this thing, and because you know you should, you know you shouldn't, and then you rush right back into the situation and you offer love and the Chariot and the Six of Wands. We can do this, we can win. And then something happens and you're by yourself. You come back to yourself again, right? Well, here there's some betrayal, right? That is bringing about, wow, this is a part of your destiny. It's all a part of your destiny. Okay, so this world card, this is your destiny. This is your goal in this reading. Clarify the world card. Clarify the world card. Clarify the world card. This is your destiny. This is your destiny. All right, Aries. This is where you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to the Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to be prosperous in all areas. You're trying to be prosperous mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. You're trying to become a whole person. You're trying to become stable. You have agreed to do whatever you have to do in order to get to this place, in order to reach the goal of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? All right. I'm so into your reading, I hit my head trying to hurry up and get your cards. That's funny. But in the future, and you sense that this is going to happen, which is why you keep pulling back, but it's all a part of the plan. There's some betrayal that's coming in the future. Energy. With the Three of Cups in reverse. But look, there's your world card. There's your destiny showing up even in the future. It's all a part of your goal. So it's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan. I need you to understand that. Because what happens is when you know you're aligned. See, that's why I always call this aligned astro tarot. Aligned. It's so important to be in alignment. Being in alignment does not mean that everything goes perfectly and beautifully and painlessly. Being in alignment means that it's all taking you where you're supposed to be. So you want, this energy is you right now. You are the Ten of Pentacles. But baby, you're trying to get to the Queen of Pentacles. And you just made a deal with the universe to do it and go through this cycle. So you're right on track. Whatever has happened in the past, whatever's getting ready to happen in the future, it's all meant to happen. You're withdrawing right now. Do the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, here's Page of Swords. You pretty much have closed your mind off to anything, which you don't want to do that. This is being like, if there are any, if there's any information coming to you, you're like, I don't want to hear it. You're like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to give any of my energy. I don't want to. You're blocking everything out right now. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Ha! Let's say this. Let's say this. Let's say this. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Man, Aries. Aries, you are winning, okay? Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Aries. Okay, this is all I'm going to say here. Okay, so basically, you've been dealing with someone in the past that has had your energy going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You always still manage to land on your feet. You always still manage to bounce back. However, you've decided that you want to move forward. You made an agreement with God, with the universe, and you said, you know what, I'm sick of being in this rut. I'm sick of doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I'm sick of being just the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sick of having to constantly walk away from situations, be independent, do everything on my own. I'm tired of having to live with regret because I can't seem to make decisions to spend my energy on the right people, places, things. I'm tired of coming up empty-handed, and whatever it takes at this point, I'm willing to do it. And you are being very courageous right now, Aries, not because you feel like it, because you're tired. You're trying to get some rest, but because you are pissed off and you are tired of doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Okay? So you decided to enter into this cycle, and in the future, you will be in this cycle, right? This confirmation. And that cycle is going to reveal either third party situations with a lover, or either friends that can't be trusted, or delay in plans that you thought were going to be moving forward, where you were involved with people, friends doing things, and there's going to be some trickery involved, right? Some betrayal involved. And so presently, you feel that coming, so you just pretty much shut down right now. Because you're like, if I don't stop now, something's going to happen. But you can't stop, because that what is going to happen is going to have to happen, because people need to be revealed. Things need to be settled. Things need to come to a head, and they need to crumble. They need to pop. They need to do whatever they got to do in order to get out of your way, so that here, this King of Pentacle energy that's defining this Knight of Pentacle energy can come in. Now, that could either be a person coming in with major resources and wisdom to help you, but they're very reliable, very wise, very settled, and they're actually coming in to help you. So you're not going to be alone, right? You're going to have some help here. And then not only that, you got such a boost with the Star card defining the Ace of Wands, and then you got the Star card, hopes, dreams, and wishes. They're coming true. They're coming true. This is also your Aquarius, Leo energy, your Aquarian energy. This is a fire energy here. I mean, I think it's very good. And then in the future, you end up with the Four Swords defining this, which is the Six of Pentacles, which the Four Swords was the energy that's been watching this whole thing anyway. So Aries, you are on course. I mean, you sit here with the Four Swords, right? serenity. You're like, you know what? I'm going to get some peace out of this thing. Come hell or high water. I'm shutting everybody out. And I'm still going to end up with peace and serenity. So you coming in how you know, you coming in now how you want to end up. So let me see if there's anything else. I'm going to clarify the star card. I don't like to leave the major arcana. And I'm going to clarify the world card again. I'm going to clarify. Aries, you're killing me. Okay, we'll leave that there. This is an awesome reading. Clarify one more time. Ooh, this is powerful. Okay. All right. This is powerful. And I'll tell you why. Because your goal is to be the Queen of Pentacles, go through this cycle, so that you can align yourselves with people who want to work with you, with people who are on the same page, with people who are of like minds, who want to get something done, where when you wake up in the morning, you basically don't even have to say anything to these people because these people are on your team, right? That's your goal. These people are not on your team. They're not on your team. So the universe is trying to get rid of those people because you went into agreement that you wanted to get rid of these people who were betraying you because that's a part of your cycle. You're ready for a whole new passionate start in your life. And then there's the Justice card. So in the future, you're going to get justice because the universe is going to go ahead and clear these people out that are betraying you. So you've got to come eventually out of hiding, out of this Queen in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse energy, with the Page of Swords in reverse energy, where you're just like, la, 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 I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it, so that you can actually get to your complete destiny, right? This is a destiny reading. This is a destiny reading. This is a destiny reading. And then not only that, you have male energy showing up here. If it's not male energy, if you happen to be a male Aries, you have very powerful people showing up. You have somebody showing up here with the King of Pentacles energy. And then in the outcome, you had a King of Wands energy showing up, defining the Six of Pentacles, right? So you have left minor players and you have collected some major players that are just like on your team. All right. So this is, I'm not even going to say this is really a very romantic reading. Like, I see people here that are interested, but what I see is that, Aries, this is about you gaining your respect. This is about you gaining your status. This is about you gaining back the energy and the money and the time that you've invested in other people. You're gaining that back. I'm going to pull some romance cards on this. But you're getting back everything that you think that you've had to lose and walk away from. And you have two major players. Here, with your innermost emotions, you got the Ace of Wands, the Star card, the Strength card, and the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you are like totally taking your power back. You're taking your power back, Aries. You're taking your power back in a huge way. And when you take your power back, the universe is going to send you King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. You get two kings on your side. Two king energies are coming into play for you. Like, what do you need us to do? Like, people are going to be saying, wanting to know how they can actually help you. So I'm going to pull romance card, and I'm not pulling anything else from the romance card because this says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, that's what this whole reading is about. You're gonna make me turn this table over and get on camera and start a whole speech in behind this. This is the bomb reading. I'm like about to get up and start cheering over here. This is the bomb reading. I'm gonna give you a card to meditate on. We're gonna ask a question here, but my gosh. Okay, so this is this says wait, not yet. That's what you're doing with the Queen in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse, where you're not receiving anything right now. You're chilling. Where you got here, where the Four of Swords is in reverse, and you resting, and you trying to get your sanity and serenity back. You're actually being obedient. Okay, Aries, you're listening. You've been listening to God. You're being obedient for once. Those of you who are not, take heed to this reading. Take heed to this reading, because God is wanting you to sit still. What are the pros and cons? I'll pull two cards on the pros and the cons. I'm going to pull two cards on the pros and the cons. Give me the pros and the cons for this situation for Aries. You have taken back your whole everything. You're taking back your power like a boss, right? You getting your fire back. Oh, wow. Wow. There is no con. There is no con. Because, look, you have the pro is this. Like, the cards keep, this is your inner energy. The pro is that you get your fire back. You get your power back with the Ace of Wands. You've already seen the Ace of Wands come up in your innermost emotions, right? What's going on the inside. And then you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's a pro. That's a pro. You have flipped. When you move on, you flip the Seven of Swords over. You turn it from opposition and betrayal into perseverance. It's been a long time since I have seen a victorious reading like this. These are your pros and cons, which is there are none. Let me go ahead and give you your advice, and then I'm gonna let you go, man. Because I mean, this reading got me so doggone amped up. I can't even. Okay, this fell out. The well. Now is the time to draw. I can't take no more. This is it. And then I'm done with y'all because y'all about to drive me crazy. The well. Now is the time to draw deeply from your own resources. You are being asked for the impossible, but you can do it. You must use your inner strength. You must use your inner strength and listen to your inner voice. You must use your inner strength and listen to your inner voice. You must use your inner strength and utilize your own resources. Draw from the well. Do you hear me, Aries? Do you hear me, Aries? Do you hear me? Stop dealing. If you haven't come to this realization has come to you. Stop dealing in BS. Stop wasting your energy on things that's not working for you. Stop giving your power away. This is about taking your power back. This is about getting back everything that you have given away. This is about increasing yourself, increasing your self-esteem, increasing your value. This is about making sure that people take you seriously. This is about making sure that you have enough of your own resources that you pull back and you put into yourself, that you pour into yourself. Pour into yourself so that you can get you back. Get you back. Okay? And don't let anybody knock you off your square. Okay? I hope this reading has been good for you, Aries. I hope you take this reading and use it to the highest. Listen to this because, let me give you a time card because this reading is going to take you all the way into 2019. This reading is a life reading. This is like for the rest of your life. You need to take this advice. Between now and October of next year, work on yourself. Keep your energy to yourself and don't let nobody take nothing from you. Bye, Aries.